Hey everybody, it's Adam, live and in person for you. Hey everybody, it's Adam, wonder who he'll interview. Call me Adam.com.
Hey everyone, it's Call Me Adam, and we are here live at Feinstein's 54 Below with Tony Award winner Joanna Gleason, who is going to be... Hi Joanna.
Hello.
How are you?
Well.
We're very excited to be able to speak with you this morning.
Thank you.
You are going to be here on March 1st, 2nd, and the 22nd.
And then the 22nd.
Yes, with your new show,
Yep.
Out of the Eclipse.
Out of the Eclipse.
Out of the Eclipse. I love the hand motion.
It goes with this.
Yes. So, what made now the right time to do this show?
The last show I did, the first show I wrote and did here, was about 5.5 years ago. And in that time, a lot has happened in the world. We're not going to talk about that. It's not that kind of show. But actually, when the big solar eclipse happened in 2017, it fell right between two major events in my life. And it put me into darkness. And so it took me a little time, and I thought, how do I pull out of this? And so I wrote this show. And it's funny, and it's tender, and it's pulled me through with the help of some extraordinary musicians.
That's wonderful.
So close your eyes. You can close your eyes. It's all right. I don't know no love songs. I can't sing the blues anymore.
So now, since you have come into the light,
light.
how did you find the light in those dark times?
Well, first of all, you can't see for a while when
Right.
things happen to you and you lose your bearings, but then you start to realize that rather than searching around for where to put your faith, if you start to put it in other people and just time itself, things get better. People will lift you up. People will. And also that you're part of something that everybody is going through, everybody's gone through. Great loss, great despair and confusion is also, if you give it enough time, which is what I did, all the funny and warm stuff comes back.
That's terrific. That's terrific. What do you feel, and maybe you're going to talk about this in the show, so I don't want to take anything away, but what do you feel has been your darkest time?
Well, we can actually talk about it. I lost my mom and my dad within weeks of each other, and they were really old, and it was, but they were kind of wonderfully themselves and funny. Well, the saddest thing of what was happening is that they were. So I'm just looking back with tremendous love and affection for how fantastically funny they were, even without trying, and how there was a kind of grace, and a kind of still parenting by making things be okay for us. Do you know what I'm saying? And we're not young, you know what I mean? And it's like, my parents' preview of coming attractions. So then you say, no. If you're thinking about what's next, you're not doing what's now.
Yes. Well, I will say I grew up watching your dad on Let's Make a Deal, so it was great, and now they should have all the reruns on Game Show Network and stuff. It's really nice to see. Yeah. One very exciting experience that happened for you is you became a grandmother.
I did.
Yes.
Now, I'm married to Chris Sarandon, as you know.
Yes.
29 years, and he has 3 kids, and those 3 children are all married and kids. So there were 6, grandchildren running around, and I was their grandmother, and then my son and his wife had a baby.
Yes.
And it's just, it's another kind of thing.
Yes. How do you feel becoming a grandmother maybe has changed your perspective in the way you go for roles?
Purpose.
Yeah.
Just purpose. You got to tell the stories that are important to tell. Tell the stories you want your grandchildren to grow up hearing, and not really, if you have the luxury of it, wasting your time with the stuff that doesn't move you.
That's wonderful. My last few questions are rapid fire questions, so they'll just be, you'll have choices.
No coffee. Watch.
Oh my God.
No, go ahead.
Actually, that's one of my questions.
Go
Coffee or tea?
Neither. No caffeine.
No caffeine.
Next, boring.
Okay.
Yes.
Coke or Pepsi?
Don't do it.
Peanut butter, crunchy or smooth?
Oh, crunchy.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And your favorite go-to emoji when texting?
When texting, my favorite emoji, I think it's probably this.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, this was definitely a thumbs up interview.
Thank you.
So thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you very
Everybody
much.
watching, come see Joanna March
See the
1st,
show.
2nd, and
You'll
22nd.
laugh, you'll cry, you'll eat a little something.
I love it.
Okay.
Great. Thank you
Thanks,
so
Alex.
much. Great to see
Pleasure.
you.
He'll get the dirt and the scoop and the story, for he happens to be in the know. Just ask anybody who's had 'em. Adam lives for the business of show. Call me Adam.com.